that I need more clothes. I mean, I have clothes, but it just feels like every time I buy clothes, they either shrink in a dryer, or maybe I'm just getting fatter. I don't know. Alright. So who am I? And why am I talking to you right now? If you're watching this right now, first off, thank you for watching. Second off, you probably don't know who I am, and if you do, then why are you watching this video? In all seriousness, it's been a long time coming. This channel has existed for a long time. I just haven't uploaded to it since I was probably like 12 years old, making very cringy content. But I'm ready to get back into it. I have been holding back on a lot of creative ideas I've had in my head, and I feel like right now there's a movement, and maybe this movement has been going on for a while. There's a movement of people taking content creation into their own hands and making really high quality videos, but making it their own. And that's kind of what I want to do. I think the thing that I've been noticing lately is I've been kind of in a rut. And I think if you sympathize with this, let me know. But every time I get in a rut, it's usually because I'm not doing something, or that there's a lot on my mind that I'm not taking action on. And in this case, I've just been really stressed with school and work happening at the same time, and being full-time in graduate studies, and questioning whether I made the right decision going to grad school, questioning if I should be doing something else. But I just found that really, like, I have so much time in my day, and I have so much time during the week and weekends, that there really is no excuse for me just to not be pursuing the things I want to pursue. So with all that said, long story short, this is my first attempt at making somewhat of an interesting vlog, and I don't know how much I'm going to vlog today, but this is my first crack at it, so we'll see how it goes. I actually have a few things I need to get done today. I think I need a better lens, so I'm using right now the Sony A7IV. Just got this camera, I'm already in love with it, but I'm using the kit lens. I know that's sacrilege. I think I'll probably be getting either a 35mm lens soon, or maybe a zoom lens of some sort, 24 to 70mm. I don't need anything crazy. I just need something that's going to film good content, maybe at a wider angle. This is kind of too close of an angle for me, but it'll work for now. So like I said, I'm getting some work done. I have a presentation later that I've only studied maybe like about an hour for, but I'm only doing the conclusion, which is great. Thank you, team, for taking more of the responsibility on this one. Actually, it's something I want to talk about. My team has been great this year. Like, shout out to them. They probably will never see this video, but like, they have carried the load because like I've been full-time work, and they've been super understanding. Anyways, not that anyone cares, but graduate school's hard, okay? Like, I guess I didn't know how hard graduate school was. Maybe I have like some weird confidence that I can just do things that are hard, even though like you have 10 other things you're doing. But yeah, I didn't know how hard graduate school was, and I'm honestly just floating by. Like, I'm passing, but I don't think I put enough time into it to really get what I needed out of the program. That said, I'm gonna graduate no matter what, so I don't care. That's the goal. Anyways, I'm gonna get some work done, then I'm probably going to have some lunch, and then we're gonna head to school because we need to practice our presentation. One thing about it is this camera is not a vlogging camera. Well, maybe it is, but it's so heavy. Maybe the quality is worth it, but my arm is getting tired already. Something I didn't mention, we have a quiz today. Why in the world would you give us a quiz a week before finals on the same day as the presentation? That's something I don't understand. Like, isn't the purpose of like graduate school to give you like real hard skills in life and in your job, right? Like, isn't that the point? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Sorry for the exposure. I'm trying to get used to this camera. I bought an ND filter, but I have to be like changing the exposure every time, and I don't like auto white balance, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to vlog with this camera. If you're wondering, this is my record collection. I had more, I sold some. I'm still collecting. I had taken a pause because it's just so expensive to buy the records I want to buy. Maybe I'll do a video on this someday. This is kind of a passion project of mine. Again, I haven't been buying much recently. This is my record table. It is a Technics SL1200 MK3D. It's from Japan. It's kind of it's a cult classic. I think most people go for the MK2, but this is the one they had available, and it was really clean. It doesn't look clean because of the case, but it's actually like in great condition. Plays amazing. I think it needs a new needle, and I need to get a cartridge soon, but otherwise, this system works for me. I got these Klipsch speakers at a antique store for like 130 bucks for the pair, which was an insane deal. Got this Yamaha receiver at Goodwill. Again, another great steal of a deal. It has like a whole bunch of wattage and powers my center channel, powers my two front speakers, powers my rear surround, which are Sony's. So yeah, I think overall I'm pretty happy with my setup, and I'm not thinking about changing it anytime soon just because it's so expensive to upgrade. But if you're interested in any of this, happy to make another video about it. The thing I'm noticing is that this camera loses battery so quickly, especially when you're vlogging in S-Log. So I think I'm gonna cut it short here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna maybe vlog heading to school, and then I'll let you guys know how the presentation goes, I guess. But you guys will know in maybe a few seconds, I guess. Wanna go outside? Let's go outside. Come on. Someone know how to stop your dog from barking at other dogs just because he's excited? Go down the stairs because we can't trust you around other dogs. I always feel so awkward filming in public, but literally no one cares. Literally none of the shops in my apartment complex are open besides like some small little mini shop. I kind of wish. Oh wait, I gotta take a pause. My dog's gonna freak out. He saw another dog. I don't know why he gets so excited. Maybe he needs more friends. I always find it so awkward to film in public, but I just figure you just gotta start doing it, like, who cares? Anyways, took my dog out. It's 4-ish o'clock. I've gotta get to school. Luckily my school is literally like 15 minutes from me, so get to school, practice this presentation, kill the presentation, kill the quiz, come back home and get some rest because we gotta work in the morning. Gotta get to the office. Originally, I was thinking I should just go in the office every day, but then I'm like, why would I even decide to do that? It's literally a privilege to be able to work from home. I'm gonna take care of that privilege. I love my job, or I shouldn't say I love it. I like my job, I enjoy it. But recently I've just been thinking about like how much time we spend working and how much we should really be spending like on what we just want to be doing, So I'm worried about college people looking at me while I'm filming, but to be honest with you, I also don't know half the people who go to I don't know any of the people who go to the school. I don't know why I said half. I don't know anyone at the school besides the people I work with or I learn with, I guess. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I'm 2 weeks away from graduating, and it feels so crazy to say that because this is a fast track program, so it's like a year master degree program, so it's like 2 years smushed into one basically. And it's been so crazy, more than I bargained for sure, because like I don't know if I should have done this in the first place. Just being vulnerable and open about that. Don't know if this is really worth it. I think ultimately it is. I think anything that you do is worth doing, right, if you learn from it. But anyways, not to get too deep into this, I gotta get in there and practice this exam and presentation. So I'll chat with you guys after and let you know how it goes. Hopefully I don't barf over everyone while I'm presenting. But see you guys. Holy shit. that was the longest class of the year, and it was literally like the last class. So basically, we had presentations due today. We had like a quiz before the presentation, and then we had a presentation, right? And like, no one cared about this presentation because it's literally like the last presentation of the semester. Well, second to last. We have another one Thursday for another class, which is crazy to me. But we literally are a week away from finals. We have like, 4 classes we got to study for. Sorry for the bad lighting. Yeah, the professor at the end of the presentation completely just demolishes the class and says, yeah, you guys sucked. Like, it was, yeah. But, like, I get what he's saying. And, we asked him, like, our group asked him, like, hey, how did we do it? He was like, you guys did better than most. I was like, okay, cool. But, I don't know. It was weird. I just felt like maybe he was expecting, like, us to put, like, full effort into this when realistically, like, no one really cared. Because we're all studying for finals, and it's literally the week before the last week of school. So as much as he wants to blame like us for it, really he's to blame. But anyways, that's my quick rant. Not that anyone really cares. I'm gonna get some McDonald's or something because I haven't eaten and I have to work in the morning. I have to be in the office. Might take you guys with me, might not. We'll see how I feel. I'm just kind of venting because this is just it was just a weird ending to this class. Like, he's normally a chill professor, but it was just weird. I don't know. I did my part. I cut it short because everyone was going long. We were just like, listen, this is what we did, and that's it. And I gave him what he asked for. Anyways, I'll see you guys, I guess, I don't know, whenever I see you. Alright, I decided to get McDonald's. I've been trying to eat less, like McDonald's and stuff, but when it's 10 p.m. and you just went through a 3-hour class, and you have work in the morning, you're just like, man, I'm gonna get myself McDonald's. Sorry, I don't mean to cuss, but if I don't cuss, then it sounds inauthentic. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know even what I vlogged today. I feel like I've just been yapping all day and not really talking about anything substantive, and not that you guys need it, but yeah, I just, I want this channel to be an expression of my creativity and not just me venting. I feel like I have so much more to offer, and I want to express my artistic creativity and really, expand my brand as a YouTuber. And anyways, so long story short, hopefully tomorrow is a better day for vlogging. Hoping that I'm doing something interesting this week other than studying for finals, but if not, then I just won't vlog the boring parts. I think I'll just vlog the interesting parts, unless you guys want to see the boring parts. But realistically, I'm hopefully editing this good enough that it's not so boring. Just me talking. But yeah, that's my train of thought. So I guess I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know if I'm doing anything interesting tomorrow, but yeah, we'll capture the week as it goes, and I guess I'll upload this at the end of the week. At this point, I'm just yapping. I have nothing to talk about. So, see ya.
In 1980 something, maybe it was 2000.
sometimes, lunch break. Just gotta walk. Get an hour lunch break and kind of clears my mind. Kind of just wander around. Some really actually interesting architecture around here. But I don't do it for the architecture, I do it because it's good to walk, get away, feel fresh air. I feel like my job is it's not very physically taxing at all. Let's go through these streets. It's not very physically taxing at all. Maybe you have to walk a little bit, drive a little bit. But for the most part, it's a lot of just like anticipating problems happening. And so when you're able to get outside, just clear your mind, refresh, it's pretty good. That salmon I had right now was just so fire, oh my god. Alright, so I can't stay here too long. Lighting is so bad. Hold on. Alright. So, I am illegally... Cut that. Alright, so I'm illegally parked, so I'm not going to stay here too long, and I don't think I can take you guys out because I don't know if we can take cameras inside of City Hall. But all I got to say is, I really enjoy entering old buildings in LA. Anytime I'm in the city, it's just like visiting these old, like, historic buildings. It's just a different vibe. I don't know. It's so cool. Anyways, I'm gonna head in there, drop off this package, and then head out. I don't know if I'll have time to take you guys around the city, but maybe I'll get a few cool shots here and there. Alright, so I couldn't take you guys to City Hall. I don't know if they allow cameras in there, but like, there was TV reporters outside, and when you enter, there's people who like check your bags and everything, so it's just like, let's just not risk it. I can't stay illegally parked for too long, so I don't want a ticket. What can I say? Anyways, I did park because I still have like an hour to kill. I just ended my work shift, so why don't we just head to Olvera Street, and then I guess we'll get some cool shots for the vlog. I'm heading to school again. If you don't know, like literally when I'm in office, which is only 2 times a week, but when I'm in office, literally my whole day is spent outside of the house. I'm literally out of the house from like 5 to 10 p.m. On those 2 days, which is ridiculous. And then even though I graduate soon, we still have summer session, which is literally 4-hour classes every day. So I'm probably not gonna go to those classes, just to be honest with you. Like, I already did my piece with classes. Summer sessions for review for a test anyway, so yeah, they can have that. I'm not going to that. Anyways, let's I don't know where that came from or how I divulged that topic, but let's head down Olvera Street. If you don't know what Olvera Street is, it's a very famous Los Angeles street. Famous Los Angeles street here in LA. A lot of Mexican culture, different types of museum, close to Chinatown-ish area. But let's see if we can find anything to eat.
También yo estoy y sin
know, Vero Street is one of the oldest streets. All this kind of town centers in LA, known for its Mexican culture. So it's Olvera Street. I should be saying it properly. But yeah, I mean, it's just always nice to come down. This is why I love LA, because as bad of a rep as it gets, I just feel like there's so much history everywhere. See, right across there is Union Station. When I was little, sometimes we'd come down from maybe like an hour and a half away from our town where we live and grew up, come down to Union Station, and then meet our tia, who would take us out to eat in Chinatown. Great spots. But yeah, it's just always fun, interesting to come down here, check out what they got going on. I already bought food, so I'm considering whether or not I want to buy more, but those taquitos at the corner smell so good. We'll see. I don't know. I already bought food, so I shouldn't. But maybe. So I ended up getting an horchata, but it's starting to rain, so I think we're gonna head back to the car. I didn't need to spend money, but I don't mind spending money. Help small businesses. No, quiero hacer, pero no. I was just asked if I was a journalist. No, I'm not a journalist. Maybe one day. Heading back, going to school. Short little detour. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you got some good shots. Alright, sorry for the gloomy lighting all day. It's really hard to expose for like dim, bad lighting. Anyways, just realized that I just completely screwed up my sentence when I responded to that lady in Spanish. Whenever I'm put on the spot and I have to speak in Spanish, I always mess it up. Like, it just breaks completely. Heading to school now. I think I said it like 5 times already. Probably won't vlog there. Probably end the day here, honestly. We'll see what the rest of the day brings. Maybe we can get out of school early. I'll hit the gym. If not, maybe I'll hit the gym tomorrow morning. I do want to start vlogging the gym experience for you guys. That's a little bit more awkward because people are in the gym, but if it's really early, I know no one's in the gym, so maybe we'll do that. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys when I see you next. Okay, so I don't know why it's taking me so many takes to just get this one clip, but it's been a day since I talked to you guys. So I talked to you guys Tuesday. Today is Thursday, and yesterday was just stressful. I was just stressed out because I had this presentation coming up for today, and then I had some work I had to finish. And if you can't tell, I'm still working on this presentation. I haven't showered this morning. I will. I promise. It's only 12 o'clock. I'm gonna shower before I leave the house. I swear. But I'm finishing up some work, finishing up some schoolwork. But yeah, I thought I'd pick up the camera to update you guys on what's going on. I don't want to divulge too much into complaining, but I'm just so over school at this point. I'm ready to graduate. Luckily, we only have a week of finals left, and then we graduate. Whether or not we pass is a different story, but we're going to walk. Either way, we're going to walk down that commencement, get our name called, no matter what. Outside of that, I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about what this vlog even is, because I don't know if I talked about it much. Maybe I did in the intro, but I didn't really have a plan. I just came into this saying, hey, I'm going to make something, right? I think a lot of times I have a lot of ideas and a lot of videos I want to create or things I want to put out in the world, and they just stay in my head or my notes and they never come to fruition. And this is more of an effort of me saying, like, I'm not going to let my perfectionism or any of that like hold me back. I'm just going to move forward, and whatever this video turns out to be, you know, so be it. If it's the worst video I've ever made, then great. It's my first one, right? So that's why, I mean, that's the whole reason I bought this camera in the first place, was because I wanted to start putting out more of my ideas into the world. And it's mostly because I just want to do things that I enjoy, and I see this as a hobby for now, right? I don't really see it as something that I take it seriously, but I'm not, I'm not relying on it for income or anything, right? It's more of something that I enjoy doing. Anyways, long story short, I need to come up with a plan on how this channel rollout's gonna be like. Don't think every video is gonna be like a vlog like this. Like I said, whatever comes to my head, the creative interests that come up, I want to proceed forward with that. I don't even know if that made sense. Basically, what I'm saying is, if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Anyways, what the day holds for us today. Presentation later today. I'm going to school early to practice that, but first we're gonna get dressed, we're gonna get ready, and then we're gonna go get some lunch because I haven't eaten. So hope you enjoyed the video so far, and I think I should probably start editing this vlog because it's a pretty long one and my camera's starting to overheat. Thank you, Sony. Well, you know what sucks? When you leave your tripod in the car, so you're relying on a very unsteady shelf to hold up your camera. Alright, I don't expect this to be a beauty channel by any means, but I thought, why not? I was influenced, so I may as well be doing the influencing. This is not sponsored, by the way, so if you want to sponsor me, please email me. Email is in my bio below. Anyways, I am going to be trying out this cleanser here. It's a vitamin C cleanser by Murad. I don't know how to say it. You can see I've been kind of breaking out recently. I feel like a lot of that is due to stress and also like my pillowcase. I need to wash it. But shout out to a vlogger that I watch, Ron Doug, who uses this and he uses a couple of other products. I got an exfoliator, but I also got this serum that smells really good. I'm trying to figure out like if they have like if they have like a cologne or a lotion. I'm sure they do that smells like this because it smells like incredible, honestly. It's supposed to like de-age you or something. I don't know. Apparently it's good for you, so I'm using it. But yeah, like I said, I don't expect this to be a beauty channel. I don't know anything about this stuff. I'm just shouting it out because I think it's a good way to boost the algorithm. Alright, face is washed. I didn't realize how aggressively I was washing my face until I just watched that clip back. And this water gets like so hot for no reason. Like, I know that's like first world problem. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna complain about that. Face is washed. That cleanser, it feels like it's actually like really good. I've been wanting something that's like not too abrasive on your skin, and I don't know, this one just feels like it's lighter and it doesn't like kill my skin completely to shreds. So far so good, but it's only been a day, so I'll let you guys know if anything changes. Alright, so I think we're gonna do Mexican for lunch. It's already 2:40 p.m. and I haven't eaten anything. Again, I just been overloaded with everything, but we're gonna take our lunch no matter what, and we're gonna go down, we're gonna walk down the street and get some good Mexican food. So see you guys along, and hopefully the lines aren't too long, but see you guys there. I can't tell if this camera is overexposed, underexposed. I think this is the hardest thing about these cameras is getting the exposure right in daylight. I got an ND filter that's supposed to make it look good, and right now my white balance, my exposure settings say that we're good, but just not confident yet. Anyways, I'm at 10% battery life, so we're gonna make this quick. It's literally 3 minutes down the street, so I get my tacos, do a review of the food, and get going. Thank you, bro. See you later. See you, man. Alright, bag's been secured. I got a burrito. I never remember if these burritos are like small. I can probably just look at it now. That's decent. That's a pretty big size, actually. Decent burrito. That's lunch. That's my horchata. And that's Remsters. I think he's still suspicious of this camera. Anyways, I always love like being able to go out and just buy food down the street when you live in a city. Don't take that for granted. I think I do sometimes because I don't know. I think it's just easy to forget when you're in, the area. I guess what I'm trying to say is this camera is getting me outside more, and that's kind of what I wanted. And I think that kind of combined is the reason that I'm even doing this in the first place is like there's so much that I want to see and do, but sometimes you just need a little extra motivation or push to get you out the door. Anyways, I'm not trying to get deep, as I said. I'm going to dig into this burrito, and I'll give you a review. All right, so when you walk by this place, it smells amazing every time, and I love that they char grill the burrito. Just gives it extra flavor. This is actually really good. I don't know if it's for everyone. It's horchata, but it's like coconut milk infused, or it's got a different flavor than you would normally expect from an horchata. But anyways, I really like it. Really refreshing. Let's do a first taste of this burrito. I wish they made an object that you can like hold your camera on so that it can stay still at an elevated position. I'm just too lazy to get my tripod. All right, let's try this. Now this is a beautiful burrito right here. When a burrito is sealed like that and it's not like flopping out and everything, that's how you know it's well made. This is a chicken burrito. I know it's boring, but I'm trying to cut back on red meat. All right, ready? Oh my god. It hits every time. Cross section for you fine folks. It's getting my... There we go. It hits every time. The char tastes amazing. It complements the flavors really well. The chicken is not dry by any means. It's really soft, tender, and whatever else they put in this, the salsa and the lettuce, it really, like, the beans taste amazing. Honestly, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. What's up? All right, so I recorded my last clip 2 days ago. So basically, you can't tell I'm really tired right now. It is Friday night. My girlfriend just left. She's going back home for Mother's Day. I was going to go back home too, but I have a long weekend ahead of me. So, as I've been talking about this whole week, it's been leading up to finals week for school, which is next week, and I have a whole bunch of things I need to cram in, study. Sorry, my brain just blinked out. I have a whole bunch of things I need to cram into my brain these next couple days for these exams. Really only worried about 3 of them. I'm not studying for one of the classes. And then one of them is should be easy, so really it's 2 classes that I'm most worried about studying for. And yeah, right now my energy is drained. I am tired. I just want to take a nap. But I know if I sleep, I won't get anything done. So I'm going to take a shower so that it feels like I'm getting ready for the day, even though it's nighttime. I'm going to go out. I'm going to get an energy drink or coffee or something. The only time I drink energy drinks is like Red Bull as a treat every once in a while, or just coffee, right? So I'm not a big caffeine person, maybe once a day, or once in a while, but I'm gonna need it this weekend. I know it, and it's the only thing that's gonna push me through the finish line. I haven't worked that hard all semester, so it's time to like really push myself. The final 3 days, of course. We'll see what happens. I already bought the cap and gown. I bought the plaque for my degree. I bought everything, assuming that I'm gonna pass. And if courses ended today, let's just say I would not be passing. But that said, all the grades haven't been weighted yet. I am just realizing I have homework due in like... Oh, man. All right. It's due at 11:30 and 11:59 p.m. So I should be okay. Oh my god, I am so ready. I am so ready for this school stuff to be over. I don't know. I know what. I can't even talk right now. I know why I did this in the first place, but at the same time, I don't know why I did this. I had a good paying job full time, better than most people have that I'm, in school with right now. And there's some of them are looking for their first jobs, and it's just like, damn, like I'm ahead of the curve. Like I didn't need to put myself through this. That was not me bragging, by the way. I hope that didn't sound like bragging. And that's not lost on me because I know a lot of people are struggling right now. And so, um, again, it's coming from a place of gratitude, not bragging. I wish I had the money to brag. I don't. Anyways, I think really what's like clumping my mood right now is that I just woke up from like a 5 minute nap and I wanted it to be like a 30-minute nap. But that's okay. We're going to take a shower. We're going to power through. We're going to take this camera down somewhere interesting at very least, walk downtown, get myself some sort of drink at the liquor store, not alcohol, something that's going to keep me awake throughout the night. Maybe I'll even do like an all natural yerba mate or something. If you don't know, that's like the healthy Red Bull, I guess. It's probably not that healthy, but also I kind of craving Red Bull, so maybe I'll get Red Bull. All right, enough talking. I'm gonna shower, and then I'll see you guys in a little bit. Is it smart to be filming at 8 p.m.? Probably not, but I don't mind. Take the risk. It's super nice weather today. It's not cold, not gloomy. I mean, it's nighttime, but you know what I mean. But it's also eerily quiet. So, always sketchy. How's it going, boss? Yeah, that's it. I don't need the bag. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? I'm gonna leave that in. I tried doing one of those cool cutaways, but I just realized I left stuff that I bought already on the table. So I walked out and walked in like an idiot, and even though you always look stupid doing those cutaways, like this encapsulates kind of where my brain is at right now. Anyways, let's cut all the BS. It's time for us to get to work. I'm gonna chug half of this probably. Hopefully I don't drink all of it, because that would probably kill me. But half, I'm not gonna wood, half. I'll drink half, get through these chips, and It's studying. All right. Laptop. No one uses paper. I am not going to use paper because my handwriting sucks. You know, I knew that there was talent in like making videos and vlogging, right? Like it's not all just influencers who don't know how to do anything, right? But the type of content like I want to make and the content that I strive to make, which is like, you know, nothing crazy. It's not Tarantino level like content or anything. It's just take a sip before this gets watered down. It's really good. But I'm realizing just how much work it actually is to like set up all these shots. And I say work, it's only work when you're frustrated, right? Like when you're annoyed at the day already and like you don't want to do this, well, what I'm doing, which is studying. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot more work than like you would anticipate, even though like I knew like, okay, I have to be a little patient because I gotta set the shot that I want, I gotta open up the tripod, I gotta stop basically like my day to vlog, right? And I think that's gonna be difficult for me because, you know, when I'm on the move, like I'm on the move, I don't want to stop for anything, but I have to like, you know, actually stop. And I think it's a good thing. It's actually like probably like a therapeutic, meditative type of whatever you want to call it. In my head, like before I started vlogging, it was, oh yeah, this would be a great like shot or for like a cinematic shot or like a photo shoot. And I wouldn't stop. It would just be in my head like, oh, I should have, like, if I had a camera, I would have taken a picture there. But now, like, I have no excuse. I have the camera, I have the tools. It's just about like, okay, now stop and actually like take the photo, take the time to film. I didn't do that, but I promise you it's gonna get better from here. I'm gonna open up my laptop, start studying. That said, before I actually start studying, I do want to talk to you guys about a few things. I really want to just like dive a little bit deeper into what I want this channel to be, where my mindset's at right now with this whole filming thing. And I've been living out on my own with my girlfriend for about almost 2 years now. And you know, I graduated from like my undergrad in 2022, and I was lucky enough that I had a job, you know, already in college, and that kind of helped me transition to my next job and to my next job, which is the one I'm at now. It's in a field that I've learned to actually really enjoy. You know, it's not always the most fun work, but it definitely beats like a lot of jobs out there. And I am super grateful for the job I have. You know, it's been a long time coming, but it's been over years now that I've had a lot of ideas come up in my head. I've always been drawn to the camera. I've always wanted to talk to the camera. And I don't know where that comes from because when I grew up, you know, I think maybe I grew up in the YouTube era, so maybe that's why. Anyway, you know, when I was little, I made videos, right? Like, we made some stupid videos with my best friend, who I'm still friends with to this day. And, you know, we both kind of share the same type of, like, urge to just want to create. You know, he has his music thing that he likes. He likes to also make videos, too. But I haven't put the time and effort to, like, really sit down and, like, set up a plan. And I still haven't. And I think it's actually good that I haven't. It's not good that I haven't made a plan, it's just good that I actually got started without the plan. There's still a lot of stuff that I need. It's why this vlog is so raw and it's not the most cinematic thing ever and it doesn't follow a storyline. But I think at the root of like my inspiration and my creativity is when I'm able to just like get real with you guys. I don't know, there's also just a sense of like, I don't want to be that influencer, right? Don't get me wrong, I'm not too high on the moral high ground that I'm not going to take a sponsorship because I don't want to be an influencer. Definitely not going to reject any sponsorships that come my way. But with that said, I do want to keep some like, you know, film integrity. I do want to keep some like creative integrity when I'm making these videos because, you know, the inspirations that I have, and I know this is kind of cliche, but like the Anthony Bourdains of the world, you know, the Rick Rubins, and all these people have created great things. It's come from the most raw parts of their lives. You know, just with everything that's going on in today's world, it just feels like it's important. It's more important than ever, and this is probably not true, but it feels like it's more important than ever to just create for the sake of creating. I think the best content, the best storytelling is when you can become vulnerable, you can tell real stories. Not that they're not scripted, but you can tell real stories that come from your creative insight, from your real life inspirations. That's the gold, right? And the hard part is getting people to watch. And I think that's really what I'm going to try to figure out as I get better at this. If you're wondering, yes, the Sony A7IV does overheat. My camera hasn't shut off yet, but this is probably the longest I've recorded like continuous footage at a time. And I can feel the battery pack just heating up. All right, so I don't know if there's anything else I really wanted to talk to you guys about. Yeah. With all that yapping, it's already 10:10, and I need to submit my homework by 11:59, so I need to do that now. I don't think it's that difficult. Should be able to do it pretty quickly. Now I just gotta figure out what content I want to watch while I study. Yeah, today is just like a quick study sesh. I'm gonna create my cheat sheets, so we're actually able to take cheat sheets to our test. Yes, we're in graduate school and we're allowed to take cheat sheets. Don't hate, because those things save my life every time. One class we get 2 sheets front and back, and then the other exam just 1 sheet front and back. But it's gonna be critical that like what I put on there is like as detailed as possible. It's gonna be the smallest font ever. It's gonna be like 4 columns on both sides, and I'm gonna fit everything I can in that so that I just like 100% cover all my bases. Tomorrow and Sunday for sure, we're going 12 hours straight studying, no breaks. But today is 10 o'clock. I'm gonna get these assignments in. I'm gonna start my cheat sheet. We'll finish probably around 2 a.m. and then go to sleep if I can with all this Red Bull I'm drinking. And then, you know, hopefully wake up early and start again. So I don't think I really explained like how I want to go about my goals or what even my goals are. My goal is to get better at filmmaking and to learn how to edit. Number 1, learn how to edit better than I already, like right now I can just cut videos. Actually, I don't even know if I can do that really well. I need to learn how to edit. That's number 1. Number 2 is I want to get into better personal habits, because I've found and I've realized that everything that you do in your daily life reflects everything else that you do in the world. It reflects off in every single way, and I'm a believer in not making everything perfect, because your life is not meant to be perfect. You're not meant to know what you're going to do every minute of every single day. You're not meant to have a schedule every single minute, every single day, but you're meant to at least attempt to get better, right? To better yourself for the betterment of others. I think that's the biggest thing I've been learning, you know, throughout the past few years is when you better yourself, you better your habits, your goals, your life, you actually make life better for everyone around you. And I think that's going to rub off on my content. Is when I'm actually in the groove, like doing the things I want to do, hitting the gym, eating right, like it's going to reflect in my content, 100%. It has to. That's just the way it works. That's life. And so I don't know. I want to talk more about this stuff with like notes, because I feel like my brain jumbles all this information and it stops making any sense, or maybe never made any sense. Sorry, I wish I had better lighting. So I actually realized that I have like a light here that I can use, but it's a little too bright, I think, for this picture. Yeah, I don't know. I like natural light a little bit better than like that type of light, but we'll leave it on, I guess, in the background for now. What was I talking about? I don't know. I guess long story short is there's a lot more to explore about my thought process, my life, and I want to film it. That's it. There's so much more that I have to explain about the things that I'm thinking, the things I'm experiencing, the goals I'm setting, the life I want to live. But ultimately, it's pretty basic. It's what everyone wants. I can't admit that I want to make money from this. I think that's something that I struggled with because, and something I struggled with accepting is the fact that it's okay to want to succeed. It's okay to want to make money. Art is art because it's complex, because human beings are complicated. That's why it's, to me, such a beautiful thing that we're able to express ourselves in these ways. And I think that's why maybe you can tell I've been waiting to like express all of this mumbo jumbo into the world. Man, I don't know if any of that has made sense the past few minutes. I don't even know how I'm going to edit any of this. But I'll leave you with this. I am in a good place. I am excited for what the future holds. This is going to be a fun journey. I want to read more books. I want to watch more films. I want to make more cool things. I want to go to more cool places in the world. I want to eat good food and meet interesting people and help people in the world and help myself make more money, get cooler cars, buy a house. These are all things that I want, okay? And I think that it's okay to acknowledge the selfish goals because you need those selfish goals in order to be able to achieve all the selfless goals you want to achieve in life. All right, enough talking. I think I've talked enough. I need to get studying, guys. I need to really dig deep. I probably won't talk to you till tomorrow morning, and hopefully I've gotten a lot done. So I will see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. This is day 4 or day 5. I don't remember. Haven't kept track. So we ended up, let me pause my video. We ended up studying. We ended up doing what we were supposed to do okay, let's restart this clip. I can't talk. So we ended up staying up until like 3:30 a.m., 4-ish o'clock, literally just creating a cheat sheet. Not even like studying, but just creating the cheat sheet. I knew that the cheat sheet was going to take forever to do, so I tried to like just get ahead of it and do it last night. I did it. Super small font. I don't know if it's going to be helpful. Right now, it's not helpful to me. I think what I need to do, and of course I was going to do this anyways, is go through every study guide question today and just for this one test and just try to learn as much as I can about each question, the best that I can, and see if the study guide works for me. So I'm like going to test myself using like the questions he gave to prep, and then hopefully like I can answer them. But before we do all that, I want to go somewhere. It's 11 a.m. I probably will studying at 1 or 2 o'clock. That'll give me like 10 hours-ish to study. Like I'll study from 2 to 6 o'clock, take a break, right? And then come back home and then study again from like 8 to 3 a.m. or 8 to 4 a.m. and do it all over again tomorrow. But yeah, so I was thinking maybe I go out to like a coffee shop or a library, get something to eat for lunch, and just lock in. I actually might just go to my school, to be honest with you, because like all these libraries are probably so full and packed. I'm just like, do I really want to do that? So I might just end up going to my school, or we might go somewhere scenic. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, I am going to go get lunch. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. By the way, the kitchen is a mess. I have to clean. But honestly, I don't feel like it. So we're just going to leave and pretend this doesn't exist. Heading down to find food. It's a hot day. It's a nice day. It's a bright day. Thank God for summer. I'm so over like gloomy winter. I know I live in LA, but there's no winter. There is a winter. What's going on over there?
On a moment, and we're gonna kick off this wonderful season today.
Looks like it's a Pride event. Okay. There's this really good like brunch spot that we had once. It was kind of expensive, but the food was so fire, and it doesn't get as much like attention as I think it should. So we're gonna go there, get a quick lunch or brunch, or whatever you want to call it, and then head to. I think we're gonna go to the Manhattan Beach Library. It looks kind of cool, so that should be fun. Alright, just finished up eating. It was good. The last time I went, I'm gonna go through this alleyway. The last time I went, gotta be honest, I was more impressed, but it was still really good. I do wish that place, I do wish that place got more recognition. It started to pick up, but man, like, it just feels like so many of these places are just not popping. If it's not trendy or not new, like, these places don't get any love. So anyways, if you're in the LA area, check out Ubuntu Cafe. All right. This is actually something I think I've been wanting to do, and this is like a perfect setup. But let's pick out an album to listen to while we clean. I don't know what I want to listen to. This, guys, is a great album. This is The Roots of Chicha. It's a compilation album of some psychedelic cumbias from Peru. I love this album. If you're interested in like eclectic, like interesting Spanish music that infuses like cumbia, but some like rock elements and some funny songs. Overall, just a good compilation album of some classic cumbias, psychedelic cumbias. That's my favorite type of genre, where it's not very overly produced sounding music. I think it's the most interesting sounding, and it gives off the best vibes. Iggy Pop, I just got this one. It's his live at the Montreux Jazz Festival 2023. Honestly, it's a fucking it's a it's a like an amazing sounding album. Still at whatever age he's at in his 70s, 80s. I think he's 70s, but he still rocks the stage, bro. And I want to see him live so bad. Great album. Kind of a niche one, I think. I have some classics, and when I say classics, I say modern classics. Blonde. I had it a bootleg pressing that I thought was real. This is an official pressing. I think it's the reissue that they just released like a few months back, but it's still going like pricey, resale value, which is weird because like they release these limited time, obviously, but like they actually push them out, every so often. So I don't know. If you buy it, like if you have to buy it resell, I don't blame you. I waited and I got it on Amazon for I think $60. I don't remember how much it was, but great album, of course. All right, I think that we're going to pop on the Bad Bunny Debí Tirar Más Fotos album because I haven't listened to it. Haven't streamed it. I haven't played the LP. Obviously, I've heard the most popular song on TikTok and everything. But I think it's time for us to kind of just play this album. Seems like a good album to play while you're cleaning. And yeah, I'm interested to hear how it sounds. I have medium to high expectations for it because from the snippets I've heard, it sounds like something that I'd like. And so I think this should be great to listen to.
bellaquear. Dime que la disco cierra, yeah. Dime le pegué. La ponte y me voy en la acera, yeah. Con un se me cegué. Como sea seguro y lo hallo, yeah. Noche entero y no fallo. 60, si baila como camina, me como el pega. Va a probar un...
I'm gonna order some Chinese food. And also, I'm pretty sure the playoffs are on right now. I think the Celtics and the Knicks are playing. Celtics are up 47-30 in the second quarter with 6:34 to go. So I'll probably put that on in the background. I'm actually thinking about going Thai instead. There's some great Thai spots near me. And oh my god, that looks amazing. Do I do Thai food or do we do Chinese food? I'm kind of thinking about like getting a soup. It's like 100 degrees. That's the Hispanic in me. There's so much good Thai food around here, but I've also had it all already. So like I kind of want to try something new. But I don't know. I'll let you guys know what I end up ordering. But I'm going to look through this real quick. Alright, I couldn't help myself. I got pot stickers, pad see ew, and Thai iced tea. Thai food just always hits. So Thai food it is. I'm excited for that. That should keep me going through the study sesh. You need food. So, yeah. Alright, so my food arrived, but look at the time that I ordered the food. I didn't know how close it actually was until I looked back at like the map, and it's literally like maybe like a 7-minute walk from me. It is 2:40 and I just got my food. I don't blame the DoorDasher. I think either the DoorDasher, because he was on skateboard, okay, which is fine, not a problem, and like it didn't show that he was like he was the DoorDasher until like 10 minutes before the food arrived. So it couldn't have been his fault. It had to have been like some weird mix-up because the app also was showing it as like a completely different location than it actually was. But on the map, it showed him going to the right spot. So I don't know what happened. My food, I mean, it feels like it's still warm, so we'll see if it is. But that's the longest I have ever waited for food to be delivered. And again, not the DoorDasher's fault. I think it was some sort of mix-up with the app because it was not like, it just was being weird. But if the food's good, then who cares, right? So the food actually feels like really hot, and the drink's still cold, even though the ice is melted. It's a hot day outside. So I'm just gonna assume that like they're really busy, and so they barely got to my food like now, and for some reason the app was just like not updating. Anyway, that's what I get for ordering takeout from a place that's like 7-minute walk from me. I literally could have walked and gone to get it. But again, guys, like number one, I was not even thinking about walking to any place because I'm just like so out of it and tired. That looks incredible. Oh my god. I do feel bad, actually. That looks good, too. Alright, I didn't get my first taste reaction because I've had this before. But it's so fire. Oh my god. Like. So I got the pad see ew. Pad see ew is better than pad thai. Don't at me. Every time I get pad thai, I'm disappointed because it's not pad see ew. Am I saying it wrong? Is it pad see ew? I don't know. Take a look at that. Look at my eyes. There you go. I'm trying to like screen or airplay the Knicks game, but it's not coming up. First taste of the pot sticker. Good. Doesn't taste like really fresh because I believe they had this out before they had the other food, but it's really good. Flavors are great. Thai iced tea. It's good. Tastes smoky almost, but good. I'm gonna grub. We're gonna watch the next game. I think it's a blowout. Let me see the score. Thai iced tea kind of tastes weird. 80 to 100. Damn. Good morning, everyone. This is the day after I spent all day studying. When I say I'm studying, I'm really just putting together these cheat sheets that are hopefully gonna save my ass. I got a whole day ahead of me of the same thing, basically. So I want to hop on here and kind of just like recap this video and recap the week for you guys, because I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm sure you're interested to hear my review of the products I bought. I think I showed this at the beginning of the vlog. I actually do like this cleanser. It leaves your skin feeling really clean. Doesn't feel overly drying at all. So far so good with this. I have noticed that I'm like breaking out like this week, but my skin does feel smoother and softer. So although I feel more moisturized, I'm actually breaking out a little more than I was previously. So I think that's just a byproduct of like using new products, because I'm also using, as I said, the Nivea Men Age Defense Serum, which smells amazing, like I said. It really does feel like it's doing something. I don't know what it's doing exactly, but it feels like it's doing something good. Alright, I hope you guys have liked the video so far. I've tried my best to keep it as interesting as I could, but I just think it kind of fell short. This is just my innate feeling. When I rewatch the vlog, I might have a little bit of a different reaction, but just right now, just letting you guys know, I'm not 100% confident this video is my best or will be my best, and that's good. That means that the better videos are yet to come. Overall, I kind of wanted to, like I said, wrap up my initial thoughts on this vlog and also give you guys some thoughts on the camera I'm using. So I didn't really talk about the Sony A7IV much this video. How has the Sony A7IV performed in its first week of full-time usage? So I was a little bit scared, because this was almost an impulse purchase. I was looking at cameras that I felt were great hybrid cameras that I could use to record great cinematic or even just high-end quality looking videos, but also take great quality pictures. And I think in that category, the Sony A7IV probably fits best among a lot of the camera options out there. It's definitely not a cinematic camera. I don't think that's its purpose, but the video quality that it shoots is really great. And I think that the next level of this camera isn't unlocked until you really get some upgraded lenses. Right now, I'm, like I said, using my kit lens to start this vlog, and it's been great so far. It definitely shows its limited usage when you're outdoors or filming at night. But don't get me wrong, it still films really great outdoor footage and great nighttime footage. It's just not as reliable as some of the higher end lenses out there. Or maybe I shouldn't say reliable. It's not as flexible, right? But in terms of just the Sony A7IV, one of the fears was the overheating. It definitely got hot. I think yesterday, or maybe the day before, was the most I used it, like in talking head portions of the video where I was constantly rambling, and the clips went on like 6 minutes plus. Yeah, it definitely got hot. It didn't overheat on me yet. I have over 2 hours of footage that I've filmed now in full 4K, and it has not overheated. It has not shut down on me. But mind you, if you are using this camera for like professional work and you're using it 8 hours constantly, I can't tell you if it's going to overheat or not. It probably will, because there's a lot of videos and there's a lot of reports out there that the Sony A7IV is known for overheating. But overall, the quality that I'm getting out of these videos and out of the video itself is great. I have no complaints at all. And when I look back at this vlog, I'm probably going to cringe at the way I look at the screen always and not at the lens. I need to like stop doing that, I think. Anyways, overall, I have, great things to say about the Sony A7IV. We'll see how it turns out, how all this footage turns out when it's all put together, but so far so good. But other than that, I hope you guys like the quality of the footage. Let me know what you think. Great camera overall. I'm going to order some food. I don't know what I'm going to order, but I don't want to go out. It's already noon. And I need to get settings, so I don't have time to go out and buy food or cook food. We don't have any groceries. I need to go grocery shopping. But I don't have time to go grocery shopping right now. So we're going to order food and we're going to get studying. And that's going to be the rest of the day. So I think I'm probably going to end the vlog here, guys. I want to say thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching this video. If you watch, please like and subscribe. And let me know what kind of content you want to see from me. I have so many plans, so many goals, so many things I want to do with this channel. And I'm excited to take you guys along. So With that, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe. See ya.